Charlie wanted me to do this again, so I'm gonna read this. I get nervous too. It's called The Vision. Yes, yes, yes. I declare an absolute yes for the rest of my life. There is no other option outside of Christ, not for this new breed. Revivalists, healers, arise, shine, sing the new song. Witness the dawn of an emerging generation of radical Christianity, spawned by revelation and renewed mentalities that bring heaven to earth by living life naturally, supernatural.
I've been incarcerated this time for 12 years, serving a capital life sentence, which means I have to do 40 years just to see parole. Prior to becoming a Christian just a little over 2.5 years ago, I was involved in Satanism. I spent 12 years in administrative segregation where I was confined to myself for 23 hours a day, and I pretty much hated God for all my life that I can remember.
Encounter the Father face to face, and I promise that you'll never be the same.
One day in the gym on this unit, I had an encounter with God, and this was on December 9, 2011, and my life was instantly changed from December 8, 2011 to December 9, 2011, and he spoke to my heart, and he basically said, this is your last chance. And I think he probably got fed up with my ways, and I knew one thing from being a persecutor of Christians, I knew how I didn't want to be. And so my extreme nature, I knew I had to be extreme for God.
Is that you? Is that you? Will you choose this day to be one cent? Not the penny with Lincoln as president, but what Christ meant with his great commission. Nations, disciples, societies, prisons transformed. Isn't that the mission? We owe the world an encounter with God.
I really just had this desire to please God because I knew he had given me an opportunity. And now that I have this opportunity to share him with men who knew me before, they saw me with my satanic medallion. I forgot to mention that I had sued Texas prison. I took a paralegal course while I was in AdSeg, and I got my paralegal certification. And I turned around and filed a lawsuit on TDC and for a religious violation that they were doing, while I was a Satanist. And guys who used to see me walk around with this satanic medallion pinned to my chest now see me carrying a Bible and really being on fire for God, and knowing that I'm serious, knowing that it's not one of these jailhouse religion guys. And I tell people, my motive has never been to get out of prison. My future, it doesn't look very bright if you look at it from a natural perspective. You got to do 40 years. I'll be 43 tomorrow. As a matter of fact, tomorrow's my birthday. So when I come up for parole, I'll be 71 years old. And a lot of people look at that and they cringe, but I don't. I have a new life. I have a new purpose. And whereas before I was like, I'm dying in prison, I'm never getting out. My mindset was totally negative, but it was kind of veiled negativity because I said, I won't be the first person to die in prison. I won't be the last. It's no problem. But I had no purpose. I had no vision. And now that I have this God has given me this purpose, I found hope in that. And so where people hear the amount of my sentence, they see no hope, but they're looking through their eyes, and I'm not. I'm looking through the eyes of God. And God sees, he sees hope in this, because not just for me, but for other people. If I can truly share the love of God with other people, then that's hope that I can give them, that the same hope that he's given me. My motive has always been, God, let me serve you right here, right now in penitentiary. If I have to do all 40 years, if I can touch one man's life in this penitentiary with just letting him know how much you love him, then it'll be worth it. It'll be worth every year that I spend in this penitentiary. I don't know where I would be had I not said yes to God that day. I truly believe that I would have went back to my cell, and somehow I would have probably died in my sleep, because I heard that in my spirit. This is it. This is your last chance. Say yes, you know. And I said an absolute yes to God that day, and I haven't regretted it yet. So it's been awesome. It's been awesome. Thanks.
The vision is Jesus. Obsessively, dangerously, undeniably Jesus. So we don't need to apologize or ask anyone to excuse us, because it's not our fault that their world doesn't move us. We've been there, we've done that, but the blood has renewed us, and we've been crucified with Christ, right? We're now new creations, friends, not slaves. We're living demonstrations of the transforming power of the word. And yet some see our radical passion, they sneer and call us absurd. Nevertheless, we continue to press on.